I'm so happy to be here at Station 400. Today we're at their location on 4th Street. They also have another great location on Main Street in Lakewood Ranch. So either way you're going to go, you're going to find the best breakfast, brunch, and lunch items, beautiful mimosas, and everything is homemade. Whether you want something light, perhaps a salad or an egg white omelet, or you're going to go right into those big bad boy pancakes. I think they have the best blueberry pancakes in town, and I think by the time we're done with this, you're going to see why. You're going to get to meet the fairly new owner, Dean Fox, who's been a good friend, and I've known him for years in the restaurant business. And we're going to talk about some of the new menu items, some of the favorites, and what makes Station 400 so good all the time. You know, if you're planning maybe a little bridal shower, get together, this is going to be your spot. So bring up the train. We're coming into the station and we're enjoying time at Station 400. Welcome back. You have no idea how hard it is to sit at this table with so many delicious dishes. They haven't given me a fork yet. So I have time to talk to Dean Fox, the fairly new owner of Station 400. Dean, tell us how long you've had this place.
My wife and I purchased this in October of this last year, October 23rd.
And you've been in the business quite some time.
Probably 30 years, all my life.
And tell us a little bit about the history of Station 400. The building has some history itself.
It's a very interesting story. This actual building that we're looking at right now an original train station was in Kentland, Indiana, built in 1852. And actually, the story behind it is they took it apart and reassembled it here in Sarasota. And actually 50 years ago, I'm not sure the exact dates, but about 50 years ago, this actually was a train station in Sarasota.
That's so cool. So it has all those memories. You have a little train going around inside. I love your patio because it's so large. Tell us about how many people you seat and if you're pet friendly.
Oh yes, we are pet friendly. We have the doggy bowls, we've got the gates. We have majority of our seating is outside. So we have about 150 seats and about 2/3 is outside. So we are it's very pet friendly. We've got everything covered here. We're in the process of adding a new awning that's going to also help to keep the shade and keep the weather out if it does get windy or if it does get rainy as well too.
That's fantastic because we love eating outside, and yes, Norman and RJ do come to dine with us as well. So, and you're so close to being downtown in the farmers market. Like, this is something you can come for breakfast and then go over to the farmers market. Just cross right over Fruitville. There's plenty of lights that you can cross over.
Absolutely, absolutely. We go over there and try to promote and market over there and try to invite some people over. But we do get quite a few people from the farmers market on Saturdays.
That's great. Now, your other location is on Lakewood Ranch, right as you're entering Main Street. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that location.
We back up against Starbucks right there, right off of Main Street. Another location does a nice little business, and it's a little bit different. This one, we have the train station, but we don't have the history that we have here. This is the original building that we have.
But you're making new history over there, right?
We're making new history, absolutely.
That's right, with great new neighbors.
Yep.
So stay with us, because when Dean and I come back, it's time for me to tuck into some blueberry pancakes and some of this great cuisine. We'll be back in just a few minutes with mimosas too. You know, I love that you can get breakfast straight through as well, and you have lunch. So let's start at the table and do this great arrangement of food, starting with your salmon salad.
Salmon salad is a new one we rolled out in March, and it's the sockeye salmon, fresh sockeye salmon. It's over a bed of lettuce with the radishes, the cucumbers, some peas in there as well, and also, not to mention, it's served with the Green Goddess dressing.
Which I love. Okay, now let's get to the really important thing for me.
This is your favorite, Judy. This is the one, the Judy Gallagher blueberry pancakes. What we make some unique, we like to cook them in there. We say that we want to have a blueberry in every bite. And
I love it. It's true. And the sauce, you make this beautiful vanilla butter.
It's a vanilla topped with the vanilla butter and powdered sugar, but it also has a vanilla bean and blueberry coulis in the.
So good. You have to just get the whole thing. Watch out, it's dangerous. Tuna melts were my favorite in my restaurants. Back in the early 80s, it was a very California thing. You're bringing those bright flavors to California right here to Florida with this dish.
Yes, this is our open-faced tuna melt that we have. And we put our own little twist on it, just like a lot of things we do here. It's the tuna on top of the rye bread, or whatever type of bread you'd like, topped with the arugula, pickled radishes, and the avocado as well.
The pickled radish adds this great bite. Now we have the truffle Benedict.
This is everybody's favorite. This has been our most popular seller from as soon as we put it on the menu. It's a classic egg Benedict with truffle sauce with Canadian bacon. We put arugula on there, serve with some button mushrooms as well.
And I'm loving that arugula. Now, right over here, and I have to tell you, Dave Doreen has already called this baby our New England cameraman.
Yes, yes. This is actually one we just came up with on our new menu as well too. It's one of our omelets, but we want to make it our namesake. So Station 400 omelet, and we want to make sure if we're going to put our name on it, we want to make sure it's great. And so what do you have to do? You put lobster and blue crab in there.
Oh, yes, you do, and it's so creamy and luscious.
And we do top it with the truffle sauce as well too.
Yes, they do. Now, these pancakes, my husband is going bonkers for.
Him as well as a lot of other people. We're getting a lot of great response. Another new item we had, and it's a bacon caramel sea salt caramel pancakes, and it's served with the orange zest on top. But we also have an orange butter on top, melted butter on top.
Fantastic. And of course, everybody loves a great croissant sandwich.
Yes, and this is another one of our personal favorites. It's our twist on a chicken salad sandwich. We use the croissant. It has the bed of lettuce underneath through the tomatoes, and we top it off with mango chutney, which gives it a little unique taste.
And wonderful sides, and of course, mimosas. So, Dean, thanks for all that you do, and I'll be back in just a moment with dessert. Welcome back. It has been such a delicious experience at Station 400. I love the outdoors and that it's pet friendly. Love the options of breakfast and lunch. I can get the pancakes and I can get the tuna melt. Now I want to finish up with a great cappuccino. Of course, they have a variety of mimosas and they're always adding fun new flavors. So make sure you ask them about that. And then you can finish up with these delicious waffle sausage bites. They are so much fun. It's dipped in homemade batter with maple syrup, little powdered sugar. This is a great way to kind of have a brunch appetizer or finish it up with dessert, sweet and savory, and of course their version of key lime pie. It's nice and tart and cool in these summer months, but you gotta also have a little cappuccino, right? So cheers to a great day at Station 400. I know you're gonna enjoy it too.